Hello everyone, welcome to Conversations with Sakina and your weekly pick a card message from your cat. Take a look at the 3 different piles and choose the one you feel most drawn to. Timestamps are in the description box below. Enjoy your reading. Hello Pile 1. Just a quick reminder that this is a general reading and may not fit for you. If you find this is the case, please consider choosing another pile or just passing on whatever doesn't work for you. Also, if you have more than one cat, use your intuition to determine which cat is sharing the message. Of course, it could be all of them too. Also, please like and subscribe. Okay, Pile 1, let's see what your cat has to share this week. We have the King of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so there's several stories here. The first thing I see here is we have a cat who really enjoys being cuddled and petted, but only when he calls the shots. He decides when you can pet him. He decides where you can pet him. He decides how you can pet him, and he decides who can pet him. And then here we have possibly the same cat, and we're just going to go with that right now. Possibly the same cat who at other times is so sweet and so caring, and just you could pet this cat until the cows come home and they would be absolutely phenomenally wonderful about it. And then next with the 7 of Wands, all of a sudden this cat, something gets to it. It gets a little angry perhaps for some reason and goes up on a shelf high and doesn't want anybody to mess with it at all. Now, this is possibly your cat, and it's not giving you any specific reasoning other than perhaps the different changes here in behavior. When the cat starts to feel a little suffocated, because we have no swords here, no air, when it starts to feel a little suffocated, it needs to go somewhere and breathe for a while. Because as pet owners, we can be very affectionate to our animals and, force ourselves upon them with kisses and hugs and squeezes and, that kind of thing. And so occasionally your cat is saying they really have to get away from you for a little bit. Most of the time, as we see, we have 2 cards here and only one, that shows them needing to get away. So for the most part, they love everything that you do. But they're going to show you different attitudes here and asking that you accept that. And this also could be 2 totally different cats. You've got, the cat that is standoffish, except when they want, the affection. And then you've got the other one that loves to be around you all the time and just can't get enough of being cuddled and loved. And there could even be a third cat that prefers no one mess with it at all. But if there's not a third cat here, then they both may be saying there are times that they go off on their own. They need to, despite the love. And the other possibility here is that we have perhaps a male cat and a female cat. And the male cat is very affectionate towards the female. They adore each other. But perhaps at certain times of the year, the male is a little too aggressive for the female, and she has to go into hiding for a little while. And she wants you to be aware, to look out for this behavior and perhaps figure out what to do about it to help her. She loves the cat too, the male, but not in the way that he would like to express himself. So during this time, she has to go into hiding. So those are the messages from your cat for this week. Until next week, take care. Hello, Pile 2. Just a quick reminder that this is a general reading and may not fit for you. If you find this is the case, please consider choosing another pile or just passing on whatever doesn't work for you. Also, if you have more than one cat, please use your intuition to determine which cat is sharing the message with you. But remember, it can be all of them. Last, please like and subscribe. Okay, Pile 1, let's see what your cat is sharing this week. We have the Knight of Cups, the Magician, and the Hermit. So the message that I'm seeing here from a cat is, this is a stray cat we're seeing. And it is a stray cat that perhaps had a home once upon a time and understands what love is supposed to be, because perhaps they had that love as a kitten. But now they're seeking that love again. They're seeking connection with a human, something special, something wonderful. And this stray cat knows that it could have a wonderful life because cats are pretty magical. They have everything they need. They purr, that expresses happiness and calmness and does the same for us. They are wonderful mousers, bug catchers. That does something really good for us too. They're affectionate, things that we need. So they really cover every mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspect that humans need to endear themselves to us. So this cat knows that it has everything that we need. However, this cat is telling you that it's not quite ready yet. It's still contemplating whether or not you are the right one for them. So they're still somewhat afraid and going off on their own. So they're asking that you please be patient and just do what you can for this stray cat. It may or it may not come to be where you are together. It may just be a distant relationship. However, the stray cat is saying it is considering it because it is seeking the love that it knows you probably have to give, and it's preparing itself also to give back to you, if that should be the decision after contemplation. So that is the message from the cat for this week. Until next week, take care. Hello, Pile 3. Just a quick reminder that this is a general reading and may not fit for you. If you find this is the case, please consider choosing another pile or just passing on whatever doesn't work for you. Also, if you have more than one cat, use your intuition to determine which cat is sharing this message with you. But remember, it can be all of them. One last thing, please like and subscribe. Okay, Pile 3, let's see what the cats have to share this week. We have Sky Tom, or the Knight of Swords. we have the priestess or the high priestess. And we have the 9 of C or 9 of Cups. Okay, so it looks here that this cat is sharing with you parts of themselves. So with the Sky Tom or the Knight of Swords, this is the part of your cat that is saying it very much enjoys going out and hunting. Not only is it a great jumper, it's a great hunter also. But it is also a wonderful communicator. Maybe a lot of yowling or meowing to let you know, just to talk to you, that kind of thing. And it perhaps lets you know how it feels about you by leaving little gifts of mice or birds or something like that out on your front step. And then this is the wild side of your cat. But there's also this serene, calm, comfortable kitty that seems to be able to read your mind. Seems to be quite magical. Kind of appears out of nowhere when you least expect it. You think it's in one place and suddenly there it is. So there's a lot of hidden aspects about your cat, and they are perhaps somewhat magical in that way. Perhaps they can transport from one place to another. It's really hard not to think that way sometimes because it happens a lot. And they may often, you may think, I'm going to bed, and you'll go in there and the cat's sitting there waiting for you. So when I say reading the mind, kind of like that. They also seem to be able to sense when you're not feeling well. They may curl up and purr because that vibration of the purr is said to have healing qualities to it. And they just instinctively know that you're not feeling your best. So they have a wild side and they have a magical side. And they're sharing here too, they also have dreams and memories and connections with ancestors and memories of experiences. They dream. And in these dreams, and sometimes during the waking hours, when you see a cat just sitting there staring at seemingly nothing, they're having memories, or perhaps they're having communication with an ancestor that has passed. They remember being kittens. They think about their favorite foods. They know about fish from their ancestors. They know about birds. They know about mice. They know about love. They understand many things. And they do dream about many things. And sometimes that's daydreaming. So here is your cat sharing some very intimate secrets with you for this week. So I believe that's it for the message. So until next week, take care.